They've actually got absolutely no conscience. And you know what happens when you've got no conscience? It's only 3 ways: jail, institutions, or death. I really fear for those kids.
It's mad though, I'm finally drinking. It's been 2 days, and now I'm drinking again. Can't stand it when I'm not.
It didn't even break.
You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to let them sleep in their vomit tonight. But from a responsible point of view, we've got to go get them.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I'm so drunk. I'm actually drunk.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a horse. Not bad, boy.
I reckon they're going to be down in the village because I reckon they're going to want to buy food because they haven't had any dinner.
And I saw this car, man. It was just like the perfect opportunity. I wrote "Palm" on the window and underscored it.
After driving around for a while, sure enough, we found them sitting outside car yards.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, look who I found, eh? They were incredibly defiant. I mean, she's a piece of work, I tell you, she is a real piece of work. So what have you two been up to?
Getting food because you wouldn't feed us.
Have you been drinking?
No.
No.
You haven't been drinking?
No.
Breathe on me. You have been drinking?
It smells like pie, man.
You have been drinking?
No. I haven't been drinking.
Put that cigarette out.
No.
Get in the car. We're going home. They got in the car very easily. I did expect a struggle, but they got in the car and we drove home, and I have promised them that we're going to understand what a conscience is tomorrow.
But tomorrow's still hours away. These guys haven't finished with tonight.
I'm not scared of her. What's she gonna do? Make me run a couple of laps? Fucking make me feed the chickens.
They're treating us like fools. They're making a scam of the whole thing, and that needs to stop. So I will keep upping the punishment until they break. It's as simple as that.
Sorry, I'm going to bed now. I was writing in my journal.
Well, let me tell you something.
What?
If you get out of bed again,
Yep.
I'm taking all your bed clothes.
I use my clothes.
You understand? That'll go too.
You won't take my clothes.
Oh, I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't. That's what the devil does.
I have a really high belief in people. What I can't handle is blatant attitude. And more I'm really upsetting Riley. And so I'm going to have to wear her out because Liam will conform because he's a follower. He's not a leader.
I can't sleep.
Well, you can lie in bed.
I can't.
Think about the future. That might be a good idea.
Don't leave mine, go.
Yep. So you might as well start stripping your bed now, buddy. I'm just taking everything. All the bath mats, all the towels, all the linen out of the cupboard. Anything where they could make themselves warm, it's taking it all.
After a few more hours of open defiance, Yvonne decides she's had enough.
You can either come in and talk to me in the lounge room all night, or you can go to sleep.
I'm sleeping out there.
I'll sit in there if I can have a cigarette.
No.
No.
Right, okay. Well, I'm going to go to bed.
All right,
I'm
night.
turning all the lights off and I'm locking all the doors. Good night. I think it was pretty clear I gave them a choice. They could come inside and sit and talk to me, or they could go to bed. But the shenanigans of running around the place like 4-year-olds has got to stop. They're both warm enough, although it will be uncomfortable by about 3 o'clock in the morning. If this is going to be a 7-day battle, let the games begin.
I don't like her. She with my blankets. But you got to give her, like, a bit of respect. She followed through. I had the energy to stay up all night because we stole 4 energy shots from the fridge. 3:42.
But they may have underestimated how long a cold New Zealand night can be.
Oh, 4:35. Almost there. No, I'm seriously over this.
Yeah, me too. I'm so cold. Oh.
So will the new day bring a new attitude? Their New Zealand parents, Yvonne and Simon, Certainly hope so.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing exercise. I'm going straight to bed.
Thought you might like to have a box.
A box? No, I'm all good, thanks.
Get rid of your aggression.
No.
They're desperate to go to bed, but they're not going to bed.
No.
They're going to train if we can make that happen, and then they're going to school. So it's time for workout, guys.
No,
This is my workout.
Yeah.
no, I'm not working out.
I'm going to Macca's.
It's too far
I don't
away.
care, I'm going to Macca's.
Aren't you going?
No, don't feel like Macca's, I feel like sleep.
Unless, because like she got the trainer in, I ain't getting a trainer.
I told you, I'm gonna sleep. Don't you
Do you talk to your mother like that?
No, she doesn't knock me outside.
I'm drained, I've got no energy, I'm forgetting people's names and stuff.
You think you're like top shit? Not.
Well, this conversation's going nowhere. I'm a bit bored with it.
That's all right. You say that every time we have a conversation. So.
Well, only because it ends up
No,
with
why did you talk to me in the first place then?
Because I'm trying to help you, Riley. I'm
No,
trying
you just knocked me outside.
No, you
talking about?
chose. You chose.
No, you locked all the doors.
I just walked up to the milk bar. I was going to go to Macca's, but I couldn't find it. Just got into the shop, some tired as, and bought 4 energy drinks.
Should go write in your journal.
You know what? It's exactly what I'm going to do.
Good.
And are you writing in your journal too?
Yep. Do you want to read it? It says you're
No, because I promised I wouldn't read your journal.
Want me to read it to you?
If you want to.
The rules are ridiculous. Mum for the week was trying to tell me I treat my mum like because she cooks me dinner. That's what mums are meant to do. Mum Yvonne or whatever it is at Mullen, she thinks she's top shit, and Dad is a faggot who talks shit, and I miss the Gold Coast.
I'd rather be at home rather than here because I thought my mum was strict. Now I've met this chick, man. It's like a war, Clash of the Titans, if you know what I mean. If the first night's bad, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay awake for the whole week, you know. I'll give it a try, but I'll be like looking like a junkie by the end of on the fly home.
A shower and the promise of food has seen a different Riley emerge. Liam, however, is feeling the effects of no sleep
I can't eat.
and 2 energy drinks on an empty stomach.
Liam, are you okay? You're spewing.
I might. No, man, I feel like I'm flying, like I'm on speed. That's what I feel like, man. Like, I'm all up to itchy and shit.
You're a bit crook, you're a bit spacey.
Yeah,
Do you want another jacket?
I'm cool. Don't worry, man. It's all good.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry, bro.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right?
Yep, I'm gonna go to school, but I'm not going to class.
Make an effort.
It ain't gonna happen. My body is just completely dead.
It is, huh? Well, what did I used to do to my boys, huh?
That's your life. I don't give
Yeah. What the? You're up! That's the best thing. Oh,
Come on, let's go into the kitchen.
Touch me. Don't touch me.
I can take you by the hand. Well, then get up. That's your choice. Either
As for Chloe, well, she's out of bed. That doesn't mean she's going to cooperate either.
Now stand in front of the sink.
Why?
Because that puts
The dishes aren't going to get done if you're not going to do them. So I suggest you do them now.
Guess which one of us is in the position to give orders? Off, or I'll pet you.
ready? Now, do you want us to leave while you change your clothes? So, I'll come back in about 4 minutes.
I feel like we have to do hard labor. Bullcrap.
Well, it's challenging when they don't have any motivation.
This is pathetic. It's not my place to do your job.
The dishes still aren't done.
You are here being one of our kids. There is not one of my kids who didn't have to do this.
I refuse to do it.
You refuse to do it.
No.
You need to come back here, Chloe. We've got to finish up the dishes first.
food has to be put up and the dishes have to be done. You don't just turn around and
Well,
leave.
I'm not doing them, so there's no point in me going back to the house, is there?
Why aren't you doing them?
Because I don't want to, and you can't make me do them.
I can make you stand there. If you cared nothing about what they would end up like, then you give up. If you want to see a change in them, you have to put in more effort than they do. You have to match the resistance plus a couple ounces more.
Resistance. It's something Zach's learning all about.
I did break this door down one time.
Now Christian's barricaded himself in his room.
You're getting up, I see. Now we've damaged the door here. See there? Oh, geez. Don't go over it again. The minute I leave, you get up. Are you withdrawing from anything that we should know about?
No.
Not getting the desired response. The desired response is for you to jump up, get your clothes on for the day, come over and eat breakfast in a polite manner. 40, 30, 20 years from now, you can say, I had a chance to fix my life, and I didn't take advantage of it.
You know, with our horse training, we say you take as long as it takes, and then next time it takes less time. And so we practice waiting the horse out till he's ready to listen.
You have a very strong belief that I'll do them, don't you?
I figure I'll outweight you.
Okay then.
By the end of the week, I'd like a little bit of respect, but I don't expect it from you now.
He's up.
One win to Zach, but Christian still won't work.
Trust me, I'm pretty handy. I'm not fucking dumb shit.
The biggest problem is that you just haven't had to do it. But now is a time when you have to do it.
Dude,
And you don't have to do it for me. I could care less.
Cool, done, easy job, fixed.
But I care about you. It's not the job I'm worried about, it's you.
Patty's persisted for nearly an hour. And finally, Chloe's given in.
Close to it. All you gotta do is pick them up and put them in the rack. With horses and with kids, it's the same. They learn by when you quit. So you must stick it out till they do what you've asked. And then you release the pressure when they're thinking and say, great, we got the job done.
Hater. I want to.
These strict parents won't back down. They're going to tackle Chloe and Christian's anger head on.
We have to get used to this on the ground before I would ever consider letting you get on.
And for the next week, the horses will play a big role in that.
Hopefully, we can teach them that there's a lot more out here than just destroying yourself. It puts them in a whole new situation with another animal, so they have to pay attention. Now let's come over here and we'll get them some grain.
Oh, she's pretty.
Just see, she's looking at you. She's waiting for you to put that in there.
Patty wants our teens to realise if they're scared or angry around the horses, the horses are going to react.
What was so scary? Just because she stamped her foot?
I'm not going near her. She'll kick me.
She didn't try to kick you.
Yeah, she did. Something like that.
If she'd have wanted to strike you, she would have done it.
Okay. You can
Just
pat her
walk
first,
up
please.
to her nice, and if you start up here on her neck and brush toward the back,
What do I have to do this for?
so you can spend a little time with the horses and worry about taking care of something besides just yourself.
If the teens show they can be trusted, only then will they be allowed to ride.
They've changed real quick from being terrified to being comfortable leading them around and petting them. So if they get so they can get them to trot around them and learn how to do this right, their confidence might change tremendously.
I want to ride them.
You're scared of their normal horse noises, but you want to ride them.
Yes.
I think that will be interesting to get something that listens to them if they give the directions properly.
Just a slight touch. Don't damage the paw.
Why don't you go there and I'll go here? Seems to me. Right, you're not even listening to what I'm saying, are you? It's like slave labour.
Henry's not a happy camper, and Sylvia knows it.
Tell me what you would like to do.
want to go get the train.
We're not going to just allow them to leave freely without knowing where they're going to be headed. And right now, he have no idea where he's headed.
Give him a hand to bring that table. Henry, give me a hand.
They've planned a big family barbecue, and once again, the boys are put to work.
We're just gonna get this swept down.
I don't do sweeping at home.
I know you know how to use a broom.
Well, I got to tell you, George, you are a really good-looking guy.
George seems to be enjoying the family attention, but Henry's finding it all a bit much.
You can either follow the rules and have good consequences, or...
He's feeling trapped, and an idea begins to form.
Why shouldn't I just go and have fun in New York, you know? Why shouldn't I just go and get out that window, climb out that window right now and just go for a week in New York? Like, I'm never really going to get this opportunity again. To be 16 with no real parents in New York.
Are you dating? No. How about your brother?
I don't know, we don't talk.
I'm pumped. This is all I was thinking about doing. Spitting in the family's face, kicking them in the nuts and going, I'm leaving.
Henry decides to do a runner.
Close the door behind you.
But unexpectedly, he calls in George.
Let's go.
Go where?
Times Square.
Now.
Right now.
Where?
We can climb straight out that window. We both have $50.
This is the first time in years Henry has suggested he and George hang out.
$5. Come on. As soon as I really thought about doing this, energy just came back. And look at me now. Pumped. Let's go.
You can go if you want. You don't need me to hold your hand.
Think about it. They're Christians. You can just repent.
No.
And they won't be angry at you.
No.
Oh, my God.
But even the adventure of a lifetime can't bring these brothers closer.
I did want to go, and I probably would have if I wasn't so sick and tired.
It's still worth it. It's definitely still worth going. I'm going to get changed quickly and then... Actually, no, I'm not. That'll look suspicious. I'm going to go downstairs and say goodnight. I'm probably just going to go to bed now.
You're going to go to bed early?
Yeah.
You're not going to eat anything?
No, I'm fine.
Henry, come on. We hugging this family. Uh-oh. How you doing, baby?
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you? Thank you.
Barbecue chicken.
All right, I'll have one bit.
Barbecue chicken.
One piece for you.
So you getting ready to turn in?
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed.
Okay. Good night. Up high.
Up high.
Good night.
Good night. Do I feel like a prick or what? They're just so nice. I don't have to do this to them. I don't know.
I think Henry can look after himself if he wants to, and if he can't, then it's his own fault.
Just making it look like I'm in here. Looks all good. This way. Well, this is going to be fun. Fuck sitting in a bedroom sleeping when I'm 16 years old in New York. Excuse me.
And make a left on Grampton.
All right, which way?
Keep walking Prospect till you get to Fulton, then you'll make a left on Fulton.
What kind of consequences could there really be? Like, what can they do? Nothing.
Henry's headed to the pulsing heart of New York City, Times Square.
There's nothing you can't do.
I need all of you to kind of walk around, check the streets, and see if we can find him. Because right now, this definitely does not make me happy.
I mean, he don't know any which way to even go.
That's the interesting thing about kids. They don't have to know. They don't need to know because they're not thinking beyond that point.
Henry has no idea of the storm he's unleashed back at the family house.
If he doesn't come back shortly, then I will call 911 and get backup help to find him, is what I will do.
This your place?
Yeah, tell him Rico's in.
In New York, bad boy Henry has run away to Times Square, and he's having the time of his life.
Rico gave me this, said to come say his name. Get the this doorway.
But back home, the entire is searching for him.
Wait, how am I going to get this back? It's going to be so loud. It's going to be harder than I thought.
Everybody out looking for you. The neighborhood, my neighbors looking for you. For what?
I got a T-shirt and a temporary tattoo.
You will not be able to live it up here in New York this week.
You are such a selfish little thing, I'm telling you. You will find out that you screwed up, okay? You screwed up. You screwed with this family. When you screw with this family, you done screwed up. Don't leave this house again without permission.
But I already asked.
Don't do it again.
If I asked, you would have said no.
Don't do it again. You are on lockdown.
The next morning,
They watch what you do.
Kenneth and Sylvia make Henry face up to the impact of his late-night adventure.
Zaire, how did you feel that Henry left the house last night?
I felt scared.
You were scared.
I said I was scared too and see if he was okay.
He's new to the place. You don't know where to go.
Yeah, who's out there?
So we were just worried to see if he was all right.
I felt bad for them because I'm his own brother and I didn't care what shit he was in.
It's a sobering moment for Henry to realise just how much he's upset the entire household.
Sorry about if you guys were worrying, by the way.
We're very worried because we all bonded with you yesterday.
For Henry, the consequences of his night on the town are only just beginning. When they arrive at the family restaurant, he's called straight to Kenneth's office.
Last night was a real disaster. It affected all of us. The bottom line is that we have a set of rules. The bottom line is that those rules was not followed.
The only good part about this whole trip so far was last night.
You don't get it.
You're not even taking in anything I'm saying. It's just,
I am.
You just you're not gonna, is there any way to make you actually take in what I'm saying?
He's very outspoken. He's very argumentative. He's not looking at the larger picture. He's looking at only immediate gain.
Mark gives the teens a taste of their own medicine.
What are you doing?
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm bored.
I'm not a screamer or a yeller. I have natural consequences. Okay?
While Celeste runs for the shower, Kai refuses to budge. So Mark decides to up the pressure.
Oh, what is that? You wait, I'll get you back.
The golden rule I've lived by is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And these kids both defaced property and things that I care about. And for them to do that to Stella last night, that definitely goes against one of our house rules of respect to the animals and also to self and others.
Over the years, this farm has seen its fair share of drama. But the damage caused by Kai and Celeste has stunned the family. In particular, grandfather Emmanuel.
I don't care how old you are. You can laugh about it now, but you don't leave here till you fix that.
Oh my God.
I took my hard-earned money that I retired off of to build that place, and you're not coming here and tearing it up. If you was a little older, man, me and you'd have it out. I worked my tail off on that thing. It just ain't right.
Yeah, I'm not scared of some old man.
While Kai is clearly not prepared to take a backward step, Mark isn't budging either.
What are you doing?
He's confiscated Kai's favourite shoes, as well as Celeste's iPod. And just when it looked like things might calm down...
You want to have a go kart, huh? What are you doing, huh? You're going to get it tonight, and you're going to get it too.
Not even Becky is safe. Our teens are using the kids' toys as ammunition.
Call you right back.
I'm gonna have your locked up. I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Your family.
With the cops on the way, Kai and Celeste hit the road.
That's a federal offense. You spray painted a helpless sheep.
After a good shake-up by the local sheriff, our teens have decided to stay on the farm. But they're now made to face a shattered Becky.
I took my children somewhere else because I don't trust you, either of you. And I shouldn't have to do that because this is my home. I have never experienced any kind of behavior like this in my house. It's just took me by surprise that there are teens out there that are this unruly. And I'm just blown away by their behavior.
Sorry, Becky.
I've come to the decision, if they continue to curse, swear at me, at my husband, I am going to press charges. Definitely going to press charges.
The seriousness of his situation is starting to dawn on Sam.
Why are the police here? Why? It doesn't make sense. I told him I'm not counting nails. You haven't listened to a word.
We have listened to everything.
No, yeah, and you haven't taken it in.
Yeah.
It's just gone right through your thick head.
The profanity, if it doesn't stop, it will be serious consequences.
Yeah.
If charged, Sam will be taken to prison.
Yeah, I understand that.
This is one situation he cannot control.
I want to fucking go. I don't want to be here.
I am really, really mad. I'm still mad about it. I am not going to put up with it.
If the police are called again, our teens will be charged with verbal assault, and they will end up in jail.
Where are you all trying? You all are not trying.
I will give you respect if you give me respect. She hasn't given me shit or respect, so I'm gonna go tell her to fuck herself after this cigarette.
He is using you to fight his battle.
That's what he's doing.
He's not using me.
He does.
He's using you.
I do stand up for myself, though.
When Sam raises his voice is when you tend to get agitated. But I mean, look at you now. He's gone and you're like calm.
It's not what Uni wants to hear, but they have hit a nerve.
I'm just choosing not to argue with Omar and Kamari because I just want to cope with this and I just want to make the week go faster.
Can you come with me? Mum's in a shit mood. Yep.
The next morning, Kumari decides she can no longer cope with the teens.
I told my husband, I said, listen, this is your thing. You're going to deal with it because I was so upset. I couldn't really think. I'm like, I was so hurt. I couldn't think straight.
So one of the instructors agreed to do a class outdoors.
To give Kumari a break, Omar has a plan to get these teens moving and towing the line.
I love sport.
I hate it.
Hold on, let me start my watch and see what we can do.
Uni actually seems to be enjoying herself.
Come on, I'm really proud of you.
But as usual, Sam is resisting.
I'm just tired. I'm just being honest. I'm saying I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. That family won't feed me. It's like a dog when they're naughty, they don't feed you.
And even Uni's starting to tire of Sam's constant whinging.
Just chill out. This is good for you. He's finding it difficult to cooperate. I'm not trying to be mean to him. Like, I'm only helping him as a friend.
What?
Yeah, blisters. Oh, no, there's another hill. Oh, God, shoot me. I think if I got knocked down by a car tomorrow, the world would be a better place, and that's what everyone's made out on this trip.
Just stop with all the negativity now.
Yeah, there we go.
So when people seem to push him, he gets really angry, and like he just gets worked up about it, and then that just causes fights.
There's no stopping. It's all pushing all the way.
Sometimes things is not as bad as we think it is. You see? There you go. Different, isn't it? Very different to what you know. Uni can be the catalyst for change in that she's more receptive. She can get Sam to toe the line a bit. I always say in every person, there's a measure of good.
After such a difficult start to the trip, Uni's now striding ahead.
I haven't had any marijuana while I've been away. First couple of days were very stressing and depressing for me. Like, I got really upset easily over nothing, just worked myself up. I'm feeling just like a lot more happier, like I don't need weed to make me happy.
Being drug-free but high on exercise has jolted Uni into a whole new awareness. And she decides to apologise to Kumari.
Well, I'm sorry for my behaviour and the way I've treated you over the past couple of days. So
At last, this pair is really communicating, and Kumari shares why she hates cigarettes. They killed her father.
I've never seen my father sick. And then at 48, bam, that was it. He just came home one day and said, I'm not feeling so well. And by the time he reached the doctor, that was it.
I'm sorry.
If this would take me being really, really mad and really upset, I would sacrifice my feelings if at the end it is going to bring out something better in them.
You don't have to tell me what to do.
Okay, but you see,
Don't have to. I worked in a hair salon for a year.
I know.
But outside, Omar is still battling with Sam.
It's clean.
The back there is not clean.
The back, no. You can do it then. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. I've gotten off my ass. I'm cleaning. I'm actually cleaning. Oh.
Uni.
But relations with Uni are completely different. Kumari believes she now deserves a letter from her parents.
Do you mind staying with me? Sure. Dear Uni, when we wave goodbye, I can't read it. Can you read it?
Dear Uni, when we wave goodbye to you at the airport,
You look very smart and confident. And I thought, there is a girl who has a bright future, if only she would realize it.
I know that you have a lot of ability and that deep down you're a really nice and lovable person. When you shout at us or call us insulting names, it makes us feel very sad.
We try to talk to you and you tell us to shut up, when all we're trying to do is to help you and to find out
how you are feeling.
I'm going to read it now.
You're good to read it now? Sure.
When we adopted you as a baby, we were so happy to have you as part of our own family.
We loved you from the first moment we saw you, being carried on your Korean foster mother's back.
In the streets of Seoul. You were such a loving and affectionate little girl. We'd love to have that old one back.
You know that we love you and will give you all
the help you need. Love, Mum and Dad. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
I used to always do everything with my mum and dad. We don't get along at all.
We love her and we just want what's best for her. None of us can continue living like this because I don't think that she could possibly be happy living like she's living.
Just reading it made me realise that what I'm doing is hurting them so much. I would just like to tell them that I'm so sorry for the way I've been acting, and I've realised that what I'm doing is hurting them so much, and that I'm just willing to be prepared to just change and go back to the old Woody. Because I miss them so much.